Holy Grail.
Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Clutch Plays here, and today I've been posting too much MWR videos, so I think I'm still, this is Call of Duty, because my channel is pretty much going to be based around Call of Duty. So yeah, I like to post Call of Duty videos. I just like Call of Duty. Maybe I'll try to post new videos like Rocket League, maybe some Madden rebuilding the Browns or something like that. That was maybe good, but anyways, we're gonna at least try to do something new. We're gonna do zombies, actually, so it doesn't have to involve with any MWR at all. And I'm not counting AW zombies, or I'm not counting IW zombies. This is gonna be Treyarch zombies. So Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and World at War. This is my first top 5 zombies. At least I did do a top 5 perks in MWR. I guess that video is pretty good, but this is just going to be a top 5 for zombies, and this is going to kind of be based around my opinion and sort of the communities. I don't know, but it's going to be a little bit of a combination of both. This is mostly going to be my opinion, though, so I guess you guys could leave in your opinion in the comments below. But yeah, this is going to be top 5 worst zombies maps in Treyarch and Zombies history. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and let's get into number 5. Alright guys, coming in at number 5, we have Zetsubo Noshima from Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and this is the only map from Black Ops 3 that is in this list, and definitely the worst map out of all the Black Ops 3 maps. In my opinion, I just don't like it, because compared to like Garad Krovi, Revelations, Der Eisendrache, even the Giant, stuff like that, it just doesn't really stand out. Now, I guess the map does look good, but besides that, the boss is really easy. It's just like some freaking like guy with spores all over him, and you just shoot 3 of the spores. I forgot the actual name of the boss, but it's still pretty easy. The map is actually a bit challenging, which is why it's only at number 5, which makes the map a little bit fun. But also, the one annoying thing about the map is that there's not really any standout guns. The Wonder Weapon is pretty like trash compared to all the other ones in the Black Ops 3 and into zombies in general. And it takes way too long to get set up. That's another thing. And I'm not really complaining about the map being challenging, but it just takes way too long to get set up fully. It takes like, well, depending on like how good you are, I guess, and like how much you use your points. But it just takes way too long to set up compared to the other maps. But this is why this map is only at number 5, and I think there's just 4 maps that are worse than this. So let's get into the other maps. Alrighty guys, coming in at number 4, we have the map Verrucht. Now, this map isn't really like that bad. Okay, there's a problem with it. Now, it's just too boring, and it's too like, it is a bit challenging. That's one thing that's good about the map. It makes it a little bit more fun. But besides that, it's just a really boring map, and it's like, unlike Zetsubo Noshima, where it takes too long to get set up, it's really easy to get set up in Verrucht. And I'm just doing this map because I know it was only the second zombies map in history, and it did introduce perks, which was nice. That's why it's only at number 4. But it was still just a plain. Now I don't really like the plain maps, and it was just a bit too easy. And I don't know. There's nothing really that stands out bad about it besides maybe the Springfield that was in that map, which was really awful. But there was no pack-a-punch or anything, and I just really did not like that map or enjoy it. I'm mainly just putting it at number 4 because it's kind of just a really boring map. And yeah, it's just really boring, and the rounds do go by really long, but there's no like really bad part about Verrucht. It's just really boring. And I like the design is good and stuff about it. So yeah, that's why this map is at number 4. It's just a really boring map, and not a map that people would really like to enjoy. I guess if you want to do a challenge with the Springfield, maybe that's the only reason you would enjoy it. But yeah, Verrucht would be at number 4 just because it is a really boring map, and there's a lot more fun maps you could play in World at War. So let's go into number 3. Alright guys, coming at number 3, I just could not put this. If I were to do this by the community, this map would easily be number 1. I just cannot put this map at the worst zombies map. But coming in at number 3, we have Transit now. I had so much good memories on this map, which actually made me enjoy and like the map. This is a really enjoyable map, but I just had to put this at number 3 because it was such a hated map, and people hate it, no offense, but just because it's challenging, people hate the map. Now, I'm only putting it on this list because there was some annoying parts about it. Like, the annoying part about it was the fog. I really did not like the fog, and obviously the crawlers were annoying. Besides that, I really didn't have too much problems with the map. And I think people really just hated this map because it was a bit too challenging. And me personally, I really enjoyed this map. I probably would have not put it in this list. I'm only putting it at number 3 because the community really hated this map. Like, the memes about this map. This map was pretty much just a meme, and that is pretty much the main reason why it's number 3. So, actually, Pack-a-Punch, that was really hard to do too. There were some annoying parts about it. The EMP grenades, you could troll a lot. It's very easy to get trolled on transit and the bus. Yeah, there were some annoying parts about it, I guess, but I personally like this map, but I'm only putting it here, like I said, because the community does not like it, and I don't really have too much to say about this map, and yeah, that is why it's at number 3. Alright, coming in at number 2, a lot of people might disagree with me on this, but I'm just gonna put Die Rise at number 2. Now, this map just made me want to go to sleep. It was just so easy. It was just beyond easy. It was one of the most boring maps I've played. I'd rather play like Verrucht or like Noct or something, or like, this is just way too much of a boring map. And honestly, I don't know how somebody could like survive. I made it to like past round 40 on this map. It was just so easy. You just get the Slickifier and like the AN-94 or something, or you know, whatever. And then you just like camp in that like huge room where like there's a slide or like a ramp or something. But yeah, you just camp in that huge room with the Slickifier and like some monkeys, I guess, and you're all good. That map is just way too easy, and it's just kind of stale. The bank kind of ruins the map too. There's just a lot of really boring aspects about the map, and it's just not really any standout maps compared to a lot of the other ones in Black Ops 2. And there's nothing really special about this map besides the Slickifier, I guess. And I guess the bank, but that was already in transit, and the bank kind of did ruin the map a little bit. And this map was really kind of the same reason as Verrucht, except it was just a lot more boring. And the elevators also, that was another thing. You had to wait like too long like for your perks on the elevators, and sometimes you didn't even know what the perk was, and if it's not the one you wanted, if it was like Who's Who or something, then like you have to go to the next elevator. And I guess those like little monkey things actually are pretty cool, and they give you a free perk if you like knife them, I think, or something. But yeah, I guess that was like one of the only good things about the map. And besides that, it was just really boring, and you had to wait too long for the elevators. And also, one other thing about it is like the zombies, they just spawn like everywhere, like in the map. You could be like on the roof, you could be like in the middle of the map, like you could be anywhere, and they just spawn like anywhere, and like sometimes they just glitch out of the map. Also, I forgot to mention this one. The really annoying thing about this map is like how easily you could fall off the map. That was just so annoying. Like, I think falling off the map was a lot harder than dealing with the zombies. It was just so annoying how you could easily fall off the map, and I think I died on that map more from fall damage than actually getting killed by zombies, and that's why this is at number 2. And there's one map that maybe should be pretty obvious, since Transit was at number 3, that I guess I should put at number 1 now. And yeah, let's go to the number 1 spot. Alright guys, number 1, Shangri-La. Now, there's really not that much explaining about this. It's just such a bad map. It's unbelievable. The one thing that does stand out, the bosses, they're just exploding zombie, and like the monkeys are really annoying. The bosses are just so awful, and the traps also, that too. The bosses and the traps are just two things that really just make this map really just terrible. And the Easter egg is also a terrible Easter egg too. Just everything about this map is terrible. The only, I guess, unique part about this is the wonder weapon, the baby gun, obviously. That was pretty cool. I didn't think the wonder weapon was like anything amazing or special, but I guess that was like the only cool thing about that map. But like I said, the exploding zombie and like the sand trap, that was also really annoying. Like just the traps and the exploding zombie and stuff like that, and the zombie that blinds you. There's so much annoying stuff about that map. And I guess the map was a challenge, which I guess made it fun. But every other thing about the map was just really annoying. And I personally didn't play this map too much, but when I didn't really have too much fun on it. There was way too much traps, and the bosses were just way too annoying. And that's really, I don't really have too much to say about this map, but it should be obvious why it's number 1. Just a lot of people in the community hate this map almost as bad as Transit. And yeah, that's why this map is number 1 on this list. I would put Transit at number 1 if it was by community, but I personally like Transit a little bit, and nostalgia, I guess, that too, of Transit. So yeah, Shangri-La is number 1. The community hates that map. I don't like the map. The bosses are annoying. The traps are just annoying. Everything about that map is just really just awful. I guess the design is good, but there's not really too much good stuff about that map, and that's why it is at number 1 on this list. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to be, well, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these zombies top 5s. I think I like them, and they should be pretty cool to do. I actually did a couple, I think like 2 videos on my old channel, but stuff has changed since then, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I'm going to try to be posting a little bit more. The UMGs, obviously. That was good. And I'm going to try to fix the audio a little bit, but yeah. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you enjoyed and want more of these, and don't forget to, I guess you could comment too if you have a different top 5 than I do. Anyways, I will see you guys next video. Peace.